Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. Today we're going to do a new mod map tour of Oak Plains. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. All right, here we are on Oak Plains. First things first, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to turn autosave off. And I'm going to lower the time down to 1 time. So I'm here in new farmer mode. Start out here. This is what we're looking at. So yeah, let's take a look in the mod hub. This is Oak Plains. Welcome to Iowa. You have inherited a small farm on the outskirts of the town of Oak Plains. You have enough land to get yourself established and make a good living. It's up to you to expand and build an empire. In the town of Oak Plains, just north of your farm, you'll find plenty of places looking to buy your product and a dealership that is willing to work with a new farmer to help get you established. Check out the forest on the west side of town to make yourself a bit of extra cash if you're running low. Added farmlands and added season support. This is by Beardshot Gaming. This is 137.26 megabytes, so not very big. And this is for PC and Mac players only at this time. So this was released yesterday. Yes, yesterday. So I'm going to do the tour today and hopefully get it out to you this evening. But let's go ahead and take a look around. So we got a lot of stuff going on. We hop in the menu. Contracts are available. Decent contracts, it looks like. Going over here, we start off with no loans. We have $100,000 starting cash. We have a few vehicles here, and we have several sell points. We'll look at those as we go. Hopping into the map here. It's not that big of a map. It really isn't, in all honesty. So I'm assuming this is probably going to go to consoles just based on what I'm seeing. So we start off owning this, which is 479,000. It has all of that on there, as well as our farms are down here at 64,000. This chunk. So it's all kind of chunked out. So, which you know, love it or hate it. It's just chunked out. Nice square field. So if you like to just hire a worker and let them go, this will work very well for you. So again, it's not a large map, and you own just these 4 fields and this stuff through here starting out. So walk around that as well here in a second. And do we have a BGA? We do have a BGA, fantastic. And you start off owning it, which is another fantastic feature as well. We have a farm silo and a farmhouse on here. This shouldn't be too long of a map tour. We are going to drive around. We'll probably also do a flyover as well, just because it's not that big of a map. So we should be able to get through all that fairly quickly. So if we hop out of here, let's go into the store first and take a look at what we have. So that's a fantastic tractor to start off with. You also start off with a Lizard Warrior, which is awesome. A Case 9240 combine, which is fantastic, or harvester, depending on how you look at it. A wonderful grain trailer, a wonderful header for that, which they didn't give you the one for it. It looks like that's the Rossel Mash. So you might want to get an upgraded header, but of course that's also 9 meters, so that might work out just fine for you. But anyhow, it will attach. And then you also have a corn header, which is fantastic. The Capella, which is a 6-meter corn header. You have a massive plow, a massive cultivator. Ooh, one of my favorite seeders, the Pronto 9DC by Horsch. You also have a planter, which is amazing. So you're doing really well. A large grain silo, a silo extension, 2 silo extensions, a farmhouse. Very, very well. You're starting off pretty fat with equipment. Now, the only thing I'm really seeing is this thing has 170 horse, and that requires 300, that requires 400, that requires 270, that requires 180, so you should be able to pull that one no problem. But yeah, you're probably going to need a bigger tractor right off the bat, so depending on how you look at that. But here we are on the farm. This is the main road right here, so there is the main road. I'm actually going to speed us up just about got hit by a car there. Speed us up just a little bit to make it a little bit easier for me to show you. So yeah, I do like this. Nice detail, very well done. Reminds me of the US for sure, so fantastic. Coming in here, it looks like you do have a water tank here, and all your equipment is pretty much started out parked around in this area here. I don't see a workshop trigger anywhere, at least in that little section there, but yeah, plenty of storage space on there for your farm. Yeah, little details, little grass fields and enclosures and whatnot, little details around the farm here. Lots of cool stuff. A little storage shed here, like you got your lawnmower, which looks like it's had better days, but move some of the stuff around if you want to. Hopping out here, we do have your farmhouse right here, which this is the standard in-game one, so I'm not going to go tour that because you probably already know what that looks like. You got a grill out front. There's your combine sitting there. There's your truck. Huge open barn spaces there, which is fantastic. So these look like they're more decorative silos, but then here's your actual silo and your 2 extensions, and obviously you can dump over here on this side. It's very well done. This is field 32 here. Out here you have this guy, this kind of just power pole that's in fences here. Field 33 here. So you do have some trees down the middle, a lot of trees on this map, and nice neat lines. So if you wanted to clear those out, you easily could. You have a path that comes right up to the field down here, and this is field 30 that I'm going through right now. And then moving over here to your biggest field, you start off with is field 31. So you have all that, quite a bit going on there. So as far as what we're going to take a look at, I'm actually going to go ahead and probably have us jump over here to the store, and we're going to drive around and look at all this stuff with a farmer crop truck. So case of Oak Plains, which is cool, that actually shows up on the map like that, which is super nifty. So we are going to go ahead and buy something here. So the store trigger works. We're going to go into cars. We're going to buy, of course, the farmer crop special edition here, bigger engine. We're going to go, there we go, buy that guy. Yes, hop out of here. We're still, oh, yep, there we are. Here's a big open area for all your stuff to appear. We'll hop in. We're of course going to open the cover for Farmer Crop Map Tours. Thank you, Kyle. Which, by the way, Kyle, our very own Kyle, has posted a mod to the Mod Hub. So please go download that and give it a 5-star rating. It is Great White North Supplies palette. So go check that out and download that. Give him a good rating. He has done so much for this channel that he absolutely deserves it. So please do that if you have the chance to. All right, let's continue here. We'll drive around. I don't think you own that. Is that something that can move, or is it just... Yep, there's just a random pallet sitting there, so I don't know why, but there you have it. Continuing around here, we'll probably get lost. We'll find the repair trigger in a second. It looks like, actually, is that sell point? This looks like a sell point here. Yep, Central Dairy. So sorry, I might have been a little bit of a jump there. I had to sneeze, so I didn't want to sneeze just onto into the yeah, you get it. So anyhow, Central Dairy, let's take a look at what that sells there, or what that buys. It's going to buy eggs and milk from you. That's it there. So, and there's no custom crops on here. It's all pretty much standard in-game stuff. I do want to loop back over to the shop, and looks like right here is going to be your repair trigger. Oop, I'm going to hit a wall there, but so right here is going to be your repair trigger, which is fantastic. And this heads up into more stuff over there, but there's your repair trigger. It's on the other side of the shop. So wanted to make sure we noted that. All right. So we're going to head further back, I think, first. And again, we're going to fly over this, so if you're kind of lost on where we're at on the map, we'll go over that in a second. It looks like you have a money machine there on that building there, so just note that as well. That is there for you if you decide to use that or decide to do it that way. We're just going to run the stop sign because Farmer Cop's got places to be. All right, coming in here. So here is your BGA. So you have your digester there, as well as some bunker cells there, and your digestate storage is going to be right over here at this guy. And then we do have another sell point right here. So if we go into the map here, we just looked at the BGA. We also have the barn sell point right here, so you can kind of have them compete together and see which one's a better price, which is kind of nice. They're next to each other. So barn's going to take silage, grass, hay, and straw, and the BGA is going to take manure and slurry, which is super nice. It's also going to take silage, grass, and hay. I'm not sure if one or the other, but it's not going to take straw for you. So looks like the barn, which has been the case recently, is barn is beaten in almost every category there. So kind of depending on the price you're looking at and stuff like that, depends on maybe where you're going to sell it there. But all right, let's go ahead and loop out of here. Big old windmill farm, or wind power farm, or wind farm. I think it's a wind farm. So yeah, it's farming related, obviously. Okay, here we are. It looks like this is going to be Oak Plains grain. So there's a sell point right there for you. We hop into the menu. Yeah, it's all kind of compact in here, which some people like, some people don't. But again, the map's not super big, so it kind of makes sense. But Oak Plains grain is going to, we'll go back over here, it's going to take wheat, barley, not oats. Looks like there's no sell point on the map for oats, so I would maybe not grow oats if you could avoid it. Yeah, looks like there's no sell point for that, but there is for everything else. Anyhow, continuing canola, sunflower, soy, corn, potatoes, and sugar beets, as well as sugar cane, and that is everything for the sell point. So sell point's right here for you. We'll drive through it, just because why not? Yep, there's these little concrete barriers, so be careful you don't hit those. I've been really bad about avoiding those, I feel like. All right, we're going to take a right at the stop sign here. There's a fuel point for you right here. And then up over here we have, oop, I hit a sign, didn't I? Oh no, I hit a fire hydrant. Some of these roads are really narrow for trucks and stuff, so you might be running over curbs and whatnot, but anyhow, and here is another sell point here for you. So we are at, take a look, the grocery. So taking a look at all these now, and we'll go look at those in the other half in a second. So at the grocery, they are going to take wheat, barley, not oats, canola, sunflower, soy, corn, potatoes, sugar beets, and sugar cane. So that's, there you have it. There is that sell point for you. All right, and there's some more details, more town stuff going on down there, but we are going to continue down this way on the correct side of the road here. And right here we have the Oak Plains warehouse, it looks like it's going to be. Yeah, we'll see here in a second. So we are at the warehouse, just the warehouse. But I guess it's in Oak Plains, so I guess it's the Oak Plains warehouse. So they're going to take wheat, barley, not oats, canola, sunflower, soy, corn. Oop, can't move it. There we go. Sugar, beets, and potatoes, and sugar cane. So, and both those, I think I forgot to mention, the grocery and the Oak Plains grain, they also take sugar cane. I can't remember if I mentioned or not, even though it literally just happened. But and this next one coming up is going to be our animal dealer. So we will go ahead and we're just going to hop out and walk in this one. Here's the animal dealer here. So here's your trigger for that. It looks like maybe. Or maybe it's up here. Yes, here we go for animals, and then this is another sell point down here. So geez, stop moving around like that. We are at the spinnery sell point, which is going to be right here, and it's going to take your cotton and your wool and nothing else. So there you have it for that. Back in the truck, and then we have the sawmill coming up here, and it looks like that's going to be the last sell point we have. So we got all the sell points knocked out pretty quick on the map here. So wood chip sell point over there, as well as your lumber sell point here. So big open yard here for you to move around on, which is fantastic. So, okay, now taking a look at the map here. Geez, hate it when it does that. We are going to just go ahead and head out this way. We're going to loop around, take a look at the water feature. Looks like there's a big highway here. We'll loop back down here. I do want to kind of take a look at this area down here. So we'll probably cut down here. We'll head back up through the main farm out to here, and we'll take a look through all this stuff. So that's kind of the plan. It shouldn't take us too long to get through all of that. Yeah, it looks like it's more open. I mean, it's a very open, wide open map, so it kind of gives you the impression it's a lot bigger than I think the map actually is. But still cool regardless. Nice large square fields, or medium-sized square fields, however you want to look at it. But yep, square fields and plenty of room. It looks like if you wanted to expand or do a little bit more, because you should be able to do stuff with all this land through here. Then we have a lake down here, which is a nice feature. I do like the water features on a lot of maps that we get. So, and if you wanted to, it looks like you could probably use this as another farm. So we'll go ahead and run up and we'll take a look at this here. You could get a mod like the doormat or something to put in front of here if you wanted the sleep trigger there. You have a huge tunnel storage area similar to the barn that you had at the other place. And then these guys are going to open up for us here at the end. So, yep, you have plenty of storage space. Maybe just one side. Oh yeah, I guess it's not. It looks like a door. You can do it. Or no, I guess it is just that one door. Okay. So anyhow, you have that field surrounding it. Plenty of space. So if you wanted to start off on this farm right here, you could buy this hunk of land here, 75 grand. You could easily sell, well, you could sell this if you don't want to use the PGA. I don't know if you're gonna have access to all the sell points. I would assume you would, but I could be wrong. So and that is a nice feature. I'm now just kind of noticing. You see each of these different plots has a farm area set up for you. This one maybe less so. We'll take a look out there, but yeah, so all of them have little farm setups. So this one we kind of missed, it looks like. Did we drive past that one? We'll on the fly through, we'll go take a look at it here. So I'm gonna jump. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do, but oh, I went all the way around. Just ignore me. There we go. We got back out to here. So here we go, continuing on the map tour after that disaster. I think even with the flyover, we're still going to have no problems wrapping this up in under 30 minutes, which is usually my goal, just to make sure it's more kind of time conscious for you guys and nice to you guys about it. Oh, this isn't a big highway, or it is a big highway. I thought it was a railroad for a second. No, that's really cool, actually. That's quite cool. I'm really, really happy about that. That looks really nice. Though it's kind of weird that I guess that's set up that. Okay, never mind. It's set up the correct way. Okay. Anyhow, I'll say it shouldn't be two-way traffic down to the highway. Oh, but anyhow, we'll continue on. Now, so it does look like down there is going to be a little farm set up for you if you wanted to. So on the map, we're heading in further. We're heading down into this area down here. So it looks like there is a nice little farm setup if you did want to use this section. And these, yep, nope, they're just grass areas. They're not fields or anything crazy like that. So moving into here, we do have... we have a nice barn setup, it looks like, as well as a house. So you want to again get that doormat mod, you'd have that, and you'd have that storage section and that storage space there. And continue down here, it looks like we just have a couple little pull-offs or storage areas. Yeah, just little pull-off areas, it looks like. So then you have all these fields through here. We're going to zoom back up this way through this little curved road section. Well, we're not going to follow it, but we're going to look at it. Oh, we got some air there. And then here is the starting farm right here. So we're gonna head out of here. Ooh, little driveway. There we go. If you're bringing big equipment in, you may not want to be able to bring it in that way. But then over here, it looks like we have a nice, looks like a bale barn, honestly, but you could use it for equipment too. So we have another farm out here for you to start on if you wanted to. So plenty of storage space. Again, Doormat mod would solve that. Here's the driveway for it. So another great farm set up there, which I love that they do that on the maps when they have the different areas you can set up. So if you don't like the starting farm, all you have to do is move. No big deal. All right, and heading down this way, let's take a look at what we got going on. So yeah, we're just gonna head straight ahead to take a look at the lake on the left up ahead and this farm area here. So past this stop sign, this reminds me of like a small version of Stone Valley almost, is what it kind of reminds me of. Maybe I'm wrong in making that jump, but that's what kind of reminds me of. So regardless you agree or disagree, that's what it reminds me of. Anyhow, there is a farmhouse there again. Looks like you got similar barn set up there. That's gonna loop through. Perfect. More barn storage out here. So this is just a nice little farm area for you. So you have more options for where you want to start out. So, all right, let's go ahead and see if we can't get out of this area. And I think with this one you own, oh no, you already own that lake. So you just own that section back there. That's actually a pretty pricey section, looks like, compared to like maybe for what you get at other places. But yep, so we're gonna go take a look up here. We're gonna drive out, head up this way, take a look at this farm here and look here. And then we're gonna do a flyover. And we're gonna look at the forest during the flyover and this farm over here that I missed or forgot to look at. So it will all work out. We will see everything one way or another. So stay tuned for that. And since this is saying it is added and ready for seasons, I'm not gonna bring snow in. Because the main purpose of doing the snow is to test that function of the map out to make sure it's all working properly. But yeah, anyhow. Again, we're going to cross over the highway here. Nice setup there. Do you like the overpasses? Huge wind farm. Oh, and I hit their fence there. Huge wind farm there. So love it or hate it, it's there. Another farm area for you here. You have a little farmhouse there, which again, sleep trigger, and then you have a couple of storage areas here. So again, they're just starting you off with some storage, some basic stuff going on depending on what you own and everything like that, or where you want to start. But yeah, was that everything I wanted to see? That was. So let's go ahead and do a fly around. We're going to go ahead and turn that on, and I'm trying to speed us up a little bit. So flying up here, the layout of the town. So BGA's there, stores there. You have all your sub points. It looks less confusing from above, I think. And then out here, if you wanted to go out and do some forestry type of stuff, I'm gonna speed us up a little more. We might as well while we're flying. So yeah, looks like pretty wide spread out forestry area out here. So the trees are kind of scattered around, but if you wanted to purchase this chunk, well, you actually already own it, never mind. So if you wanted to, you can just go out there and do it. I wish they would have probably divided that up more into different smaller chunks, but anyhow, it's a nifty map. I don't have any problems with it. I'm not sure if the water tower is a water point or not. Looks like it might be. I don't know. You could try it out. Might just be there for decoration though. And here is the farm we didn't look at. So we'll just stop in real quick here. So this one looks like a smaller one. Again, just a farmhouse in that structure there. But it does have lots of farms, or lots of fields on this map here. So, or this, geez, I can't talk, this plot of land. But if we continue around here, again, the edge of the map is out there. So got another farm here. This actually wouldn't be a bad one for like if you had like a little multiplayer conglomerate, because you could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 farms on here. Yeah, so you have it kind of set up pretty well for that. So it'll work good for multiplayer. Again, you can't expand too far. You kind of already start off owning all the land that you're going to own, but that was a weird little section there. But anyhow, this is the map for you. There's the starting farm down there, so that one's pretty well loaded. But yeah, here it is, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to join the channel. Yeah, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this map. Let me know if I missed anything. But yeah, just a small, basic, nice, open American map. I really like it. Very, very, very interesting to me. I would happily do a series on this or something like this. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen or in the future or anything like that, but I do like this map, so I might have a play at it. But yeah, anyhow, guys, I hope you enjoyed. This has been Farmer Cop.